So it's incidents like that that have inspired a city of Dallas and the AAA to team up for a teen driver safety fair. And joining us now to talk about the dangers and prevention is Judge Julie Clancy, Daniel Armbruster, and James Schaefer, whose wife and daughter were killed by a driver who was distracted by someone who was on their phone. So James, let's start with you. Obviously, this is very personal for you. Kind of tell us a little bit about your story. Your wife and daughter were doing everything right. There was a driver coming from the other way that was distracted by the phone, and that led to a deadly crash. How did all that go down, and how did you hear about it?
Yes, sir. It was actually April 9th of 2016. I was away at work in Philadelphia in training, and what had happened was they were on their way home from practice, and a young woman was driving the other side and apparently had just received a text message stating, hey, we're going to the skate park, and she responded back, okay, see you at home. Unfortunately, that interaction caused her to go across the center of the highway and hit my wife's vehicle head on, killing my wife and my daughter, and she also lost her life and killed her own daughter.
How hard was that for you to hear? I mean, tragedies do happen, but I mean, when your wife and your daughter were doing everything right, there was no, just the pure suddenness of it.
It was heartbreaking. You feel your life just go out of you. Your air, your breath just comes out. And honestly, it was senseless. You start asking what happened. Were they drinking? Was someone on drugs? And to find out it was something as simple and as trivial as a text message that would kill and take all 4 young ladies. I mean, that was devastating. Trying to raise a 10-year-old son afterwards all by yourself and moving forward, life has never been the same.
Daniel, let's talk to you for just a moment. What is it about teen drivers that they can become so distracted, particularly by the phone?
Well, certainly, teen drivers, they're novice, they're inexperienced, and so certainly that right there puts them more at risk for a crash. 60% of all crashes involve some sort of distraction when it comes to teen drivers. That's why we're doing the Teen Driver Safety Fair. But it's unfortunate that there's so many stories like this. Judge Clancy's daughter was injured in a distracted driving crash as well, which is why she approached AAA and wanted to bring the Teen Driver Safety Fair to Dallas, and it's unfortunate that we're seeing more and more of these types of crashes that are affecting families all across North Texas. And
Judge Clancy, as he just mentioned, you've been affected. What are people going to learn tomorrow? What do you hope that they'll come out and learn?
Well, we hope families will come out, bring their young drivers, and possibly those getting their driver's license coming up soon for the school year, and learn that there are consequences to bad driving behaviors, such as texting and driving, distracted driving, not wearing your seatbelt, speeding. There are all sorts of consequences that we need our teens to understand when they get behind the wheel of a car.
And obviously the focus is on teens, but really everybody can learn from this.
Everybody can, even adults.
Yeah, you pull up to any red light, people are on their phone. You just hope they're not doing while they're driving.
And most people who are injured in teen driving crashes, Russ, are actually someone other than the teen driver, so it affects all of us.
And just the last word, James, tell us a little bit about how you've been coping with this and what you hope people will get out of this thing tomorrow.
Well, luckily, I see the strength through my son Jimmy's eyes. He's really got amazing strength and has been able to be the main reason for why I get up every day and try to live life the best I can. And the message I have for people is a text message isn't worth a life. It can just wait. Please keep both hands on the wheels. Don't drive distracted. And as AAA said, don't be intoxicated. You wouldn't drive intoxicated, so please don't drive intoxicated.
Good advice. All right. If you want to take part in the free teen driver safety event, it takes place downtown tomorrow at Dallas City Hall Plaza from 1 until 4 p.m. I want to head over to our meteorologist.